Okay, we're going to start down on the mat. Grab a couple of pillows or one big firm pillow, and we're going to place them and perch ourselves on. So knees are wide, lengthening through from the hips all the way through to the top of the head. If this is uncomfortable, if your knees can't manage this position, you can sit cross-legged, you can sit with legs in front, obviously not on the cushions, the pillows. But this is just a nice exercise to start waking up the hips and thinking about how we sit. So first off, we're going to start up by taking the hands up next to the head, elbows in line with the shoulders. We're going to bring the hands together, round at the shoulders, and then push the chest forwards, lengthen it up. So we're going to inhale, gently tuck the head down, and exhale. So we're moving through the spine, starting to warm up the spine at the same time. We're opening through the chest and working into the back. Good. 2 more. So gently tuck in, exhale, inhale, and exhale. Bring the ribs back into neutral, bring the pelvis into neutral. Elbows still in line with the shoulders, then we're going to take them up next to the head. Inhale, exhale, and just gently draw them down towards each other. So from the side, we're going to inhale and exhale, draw them down. Tuck the chin in. Working on scapula. So the shoulder blades, how they're moving on the back of the ribs, as well as the shoulder actually moving through. Let's just do 2 more. Inhale, exhale, draw them down towards each other. Last one. And then gently relax. So I'm just going to turn around, show you from the back. I'm going to work a little bit into the shoulder joint. Okay, so again, if you find this position isn't comfortable, sit in a position where you've got a long spine and you can keep yourself in a good alignment. So we're going to float the arms out, relax the shoulders. Now the left hand, we're going to take the thumb up towards the ceiling. The right hand, the thumb is going to come down. And then we're going to change and change. So working right into the shoulder joint, pushing down and allowing the thumb to lead. So you move it in and internal and external rotation. Arms are staying in line with the shoulders. Notice any clicking or pops. If you find that it clicks, if you pull your hand or your shoulder into a slightly different position, either a little bit higher or a little bit lower, sometimes that helps to reduce that. So 1 more, each direction, and then relax. Just give the shoulders a little bit of a roll around. Okay, starting with the hands up next to the head, we're going to pull them down, and then we're going to bring the hands up, and then the palms are going to face round, and we're going to try and reach up and draw the elbows back. So palms facing forwards as they come behind the head. Draw the elbows in, relax the neck, arms come back and round, palms facing, draw the shoulders back, draw the elbows towards each other. Again, lovely. Elbows in towards the head, up, back and round. Draw the shoulders in, good. 1 more. Inhale, and then exhale. Good. Draw the shoulders in, lovely. Okay, place your cushions or whatever you've been using just to one side. Into the neck, so thinking about shoulders away from the ears. Imagine there's a line running through the jaw and you're going to gently roll the jaw along that line. Give yourself a bit of a double chin, it's not very attractive. But we're opening through into the upper neck vertebra and then release. So I want you to avoid this, you're not looking down. If you were sliding along, you draw it in. So you lengthen through the top of the spine and back. Just 2 more. And 1 more. And this time when we do it, we're going to hold it there, push a little bit and release. Again, along the line, push, release again. 2 more. Good. And this one. Nice. Okay, 4-point kneeling. So we've got from the ears. A little bit of cat-cow, so in a neutral position, so that's where we've got shoulders away and not rounding out, lengthening down into the back pockets, and hips are in a nice neutral position, so you're not quite sure, just in between, and then find that midline. Okay, so we're going to take the hips up, push the chest down, looking up, and then tuck the tailbone and down, round out the shoulders, looking down towards the tummy. Imagine the spine as a slinky. So slinky moves link by link. If you place a slinky at the top of the stairs, it has to move link by link. And that's what I want you to imagine your spine as. Move and link by link, sequence by sequence. You can breathe in or out in whichever direction, whichever feels easiest for you. Okay, rounding out. And then last time, it's not about transferring the weight backwards and forwards, it's all about just moving through that spine. Okay, come back into neutral. You're going to take the left leg out, try not to bang into anything like I just did. And then right hand goes up towards the ceiling, so you really open it into the mid-back now. And release, swap it over. Right leg, left arm, looking up. It's a nice exercise if you find yourself spending lots of time at a desk. Again, looking up. Good. And last time. Good. And release. Okay, we are going to come into puppy pose. Now, if you've got some blocks or some pillows, grab them. We're just going to place the hands on the mat to start off with, so blocks just to one side, but we're going to, in the child's pose, then walk the hands forward so the forearms are on the mat, hips are up, we've got a stretch right into the back, into the underarm, into the back of the shoulder. Take some nice steady breath. The further you go forwards, the more you've got your chest on the mat, the more of an intense stretch. So find the level that's right for you. So don't go into it if you feel like your arms are about to fall off. You can ease it back. It's all about listening to your body, enjoying that stretch. Now, if you want a little bit more, we can place the hands on some blocks, and that is going to increase the stretch into the back, into the underarms. Okay. And just hold it here for a couple of breaths. Again, you can bring the weight forwards. And then gently ease yourself out of it. Save one of the blocks. We're going to place the block under our forehead and rest the head down. Just put this out of the way so bang. Okay, feet are staying on the mat. Hands either side. We're going to place the elbows in line with the shoulders. Take a deep breath in. As you exhale, lift the tummy away from the mat so you're not pushing down, you're drawing it in towards the spine as you squeeze, and then we'll inhale and lower. So thinking about the breath, you're lifting the tummy in, so almost like imagine there's a piece of ice under the belly button. As you lift, breathing out, and then you inhale as you lower. So if there's a piece of ice, you want to pull your tummy away from the ice. Inhale and release. So here we're working into the upper back. We're stretching through the chest. Breathe out, lift. Inhale, lower. Exhale. 2 more. Good. Okay, last one. Lifting up, straighten the arms above the head. Return back to the mat. So it's a breath out as we lift, continue to lift, and then we'll inhale and then return. Those feet stay on the mat, lifting the tummy in towards the spine. Inhale back down, exhale. Okay, let's just do 2 more. Good. Last one. And release. Okay. Coming up, sitting it back in a child's pose. You can either have knees together or knees wide. Rest it down. Take the right arm, loop it underneath the left arm, look underneath and feel a nice gentle stretch. Deep breaths, relax the jaw and swapping it over. Down we go. Nice deep breaths and relax that jaw. Good. And coming round, sitting up. Feeling good. Feeling happy. Feeling like we've moved really well. Take a deep breath in. Exhale. Release. And again, deeper. Exhale. Any tensions going, gone. Nice deep breath in and then bring the hands together. Give yourself a round of applause. Well done.